The idiots have been in charge way too long. And that's why you're here. For the podcast you need. All for liberty all the time. Welcome to Liberty Bites Back. With your host, Brandon Imel.
On the 27th of October, Brookhaven, Georgia, has approved the funding of drones to respond to 9/11 calls. Because the police are too lazy to respond to the calls in that town. From the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, they wrote an article explaining this bull. Brookhaven will become the first city in the southeast to adopt a first responder program that uses unmanned drones to respond to 9/11 calls, emergencies, and to conduct investigations. On Tuesday night, the city approved funding for the Brookhaven Police Department's UAS, Unmanned Aerial System Unit, which will consist of 4 drones. Police will be able to deploy them to witness crimes in progress, document crime scenes, or provide a bird-eye view for officers on the ground. Now, not every 9/11 call will be answered with a drone, but Brookhaven Police said that the project will give its officers more flexibility, availability, and information while limiting in-person contact amid the coronavirus pandemic. You heard it here. They are scared to even respond to us all because the media has created issues with the COVID-19. They're scared of COVID to a point of not even wanting to respond to our calls. Now, the Brookhaven Police Lieutenant, Abram Anana, said in a city meeting Tuesday night, "It's literally a game changer." Ayana, who pitched the project to the city council, said Brookhaven will become the first city outside the California to adopt this program. The first was Chula Vista Police Department in 2018. The police drone will have a potential to prevent police chases, catch criminals in the act, and determine when 911 calls don't require an officer to respond. Ayana said, Chula Vista Police have not credited the drone program with more than 275 arrests and 650 calls for the service that ended up not needing an officer's presence. Brookhaven estimates that the drone response costs roughly 10% of the cost of dispatching an officer in a patrol vehicle. Police added that drones can respond much quicker to scenes since they can bypass traffic. And Ayana said that drones will have access to about 70% of the city due to Federal Aviation Agency restrictions at DeKalb Peachtree Airport. Each drone is equipped with an onboard camera that records and streams HD video back to the department's crime center, where an officer can relay information to a police on the ground. The drones are capable of thermal imaging, which can spot suspects at night. It takes a lot of hide-and-seek aspect out of hide-and-seek, Ayana said. We're going to see a lot more suspects identified in crimes because a drone is going to get there first and provide information. Brookhaven plans to train and obtain FAA licenses for 12 operators. The training will be conducted by a Decatur-based Skyfire Solutions, a company that partnered with Chula Vista Police on their program. The program will also lessen the department's reliance on the DeKalb County Police and the Georgia State Patrol for aviation support. Brookhaven Chief said, Gary Yandura, said that it can take up to an hour for a helicopter to make it to the northern Calab city due to the pre-flight checks and other logistics. In addition, the city has no control over other agencies' helicopters, and they have to explain why they need air assistance. Councilwoman Lindley Jones brought up privacy concerns regarding the drones, but Ayanna dismissed any notions that the program is Big Brother coming to the city. Now, we didn't, but they elected this councilwoman, Lindley Jones, to speak for the people. And what did they do? They completely dismissed her ideas. Are they elected? Is the chief elected? No. But they ignore the councilwoman. And she makes a very good point. This is Big Brother coming to the city. The department will develop policing preventing operators from intentionally recording any location where a person would have reasonable expectation of privacy, such as private backyards or inside private buildings, Ayanna said. However, an authorized search warrant or emergency situation would bypass that policy. I don't believe her. I don't believe it at all. I agree with the councilwoman, Lindley Jones. While they say that this is not Big Brother coming, they are ignoring that it clearly is. And it is clearly going to lead to many deaths in the wake of the implication of this. Imagine someone's being kidnapped. They call 911 to get a police officer. As you say bullcrap because your kidnapper is listening to you, and now you got a flippin' drone to respond instead of a human being. Oh, but you said this on the line. Well, we wanted a person. No longer is this a person-to-person interaction being in practice. Instead, they replace them with a robot and with something that is unable to even help you in any way, except for spying on you or looking at people at night. A flying waste of tax dollar money that is just there to listen to idiots and call the station. And now you're being ignored by your own police office and are sent an idiotic copter to come to you, and all it's there for is just to look at people at night and just to spy on people. I really think that this is being implicated into our towns and cities as the first signs of some bullcrap like a RoboCop type of response in the future.